Hey, what's up everyone? Today we're looking at the 14 main major and minor chords. Now I know there's more than 14, but we're going to be taking a look at the 14 main ones. So 7 major and 7 minor chords. So we have A major, A minor, B major, B minor, C major, C minor, and so on and so forth until we reach G major and G minor as the final chords. And I know there's other chords, like for example the sharps and flats, like F sharp minor for example, but we're not going to be covering that today because I want to keep it simple with just these 14 chords, and anyone who's trying to learn them in this video, they're going to get confused by the extra amount of information. So let's just take a look at these 14 chords. And 14 chords may sound like a lot, but in reality it's just 7, because there's just 7 notes in the musical alphabet: A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And once you learn the major chord, transforming it to the minor chord isn't that hard. All you do is just flat the third note. So for example, in A major we have A, C sharp, and C, E. For a minor chord, we would just flat the third note. So instead of being A, C sharp, E, it would be A, C, E. So that's all you have to know basically. So basically learning 7 chords, and once you learn the 7 major chords, you can easily transform it to the minor chords. Now one more thing before we get started, I know there's multiple ways to play a chord. So I'm going to be teaching you the most easiest way in terms of both playing and memorizing. So, for example, when you ask someone to play an A minor chord, a typical beginner or intermediate player will play it like this. Now there's other ways to play it too, because all I have to do is just find A, C, and E anywhere on the fretboard, because those are the notes in A minor. So you could play it here. But nobody does that. Most people play it here, because that's easier to memorize as well as easier to play. So I'm going to teach you the easiest positions as well to memorize and play. So first let's get started with A, because we're going to go in alphabetical order. So let's start with A. So first we have A major, which is typically played like this. Now A major has the notes A, C sharp, and E. So you can play it on the second fret of the D, G, and B strings. Next we have A minor. The way you're going to play this is second fret on the D and the G, but now you're going to go first fret of the B. So next we have a B major chord, which I like to keep it simple, and what you can do is just move the A major chord shape of 2 frets to now the 4th fret of the D, G, and the B strings to get your B major chord. For the minor chord, you can play it like this. So what we're doing here, 2nd fret on the A string, 4th fret D string, 3rd fret B string. So there's 2 ways to play it. So you can play like this, or you can add the octave as well. So if you want to add the octave, you just play 4th fret on the G string as well, just get a bigger and more heavier minor sound. So like this. So the notes in B major are B, D sharp, and F sharp, and the notes in B minor are B, D, and F sharp. So now we take a look at our C major chord. So the C major contains the notes C, E, and G. So we have 3rd fret on the A string, 2nd fret on the D string, and then we have the open G string. To play C minor, we need the notes C, D sharp, and G. So those can be found like this. That's 5th fret on the G string, 4th fret on the B string, and 3rd fret on the high E string. Next is D major. D major contains the notes D, F sharp, and A. So we have 2nd fret on the G and the high E, 3rd fret B string. Then we have D minor, which contains the notes D sharp, F sharp, and A sharp. Next we have E major. D major we have 2nd fret G string, 3rd fret B string, 1st fret high E string. I forgot to tell the fretting of it, sorry. Next we have E major. Very big and bright sounding chord. So for E major, the notes you need is E, G sharp, and B. So what you would do is 2nd fret on the A string, 2nd fret on the D string, 1st fret on the G string. For E minor, just lift up your finger off the 1st fret of the G string, and you get an E minor chord, which contains the notes E, G, and B. Next we have an F chord, which can be played like this. So that's F, A, C. And then we have the minor variant, which is played like this. That's F, G sharp, and C. That's 1st fret on the G, B, and high E strings. Next, we have G major chord. Probably the biggest and most brightest sound chord of them all, of all the major chords. So we have 3rd fret on the low E string, 2nd fret on the A string, and open G string, open D string as well, 3rd fret B string. To make it minor, play like this: 3rd fret low E, 3rd fret G, 3rd fret B. And that's basically it. So with this, you can transform your playing and add all these major and minor chords to your chord progressions, your riffs, your licks, whatever you want, improvising. But these 14 are used a lot more than some other chords. And so the next few videos, we're going to be taking a look at different types of chords as well. Major 7th chords, minor 7th chords, bar chords, things like that. But for now, thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.